Grady before even his ATP days when it was still Charleston.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, there definitely is a vibe of new breed and
old school.
Exactly.
Yeah. Both fighters measuring out the middle, down the middle from Austin. Good ones, twos. Wow, Josh is trying to move in there.
I think if you're Josh Collins, you need to take the first couple seconds here and get your speed.
Big shot from Austin. He can't take his time.
Yep.
Austin's peppering behind.
Again, that forward
big
pressure.
push down the middle.
He did not like the body shot.
Did not like that. That dug in. Nice little over-the-shoulder back kick, but not the thing to do right now. Big uppercut. Wow. Ooh, heavy low kick from Austin.
Josh really good sweep.
Oh, yeah, he knows what he did wrong. That is not allowed.
Josh really biting down on the mouthpiece and swinging.
Oh, yeah.
The right eye's got issues.
And as soon as you say bite down on the mouthpiece, it falls out.
Right eye showing damage on Collins.
But that shot woke him up. Ooh, that shot almost put him out. Big kicks. He needs to relax on that reset. He's making himself a target. Got his Superman neutralized. Great frames from Austin. Big knee. Wow. Ooh, lots of big breathing now.
Loading
Good
up
head
on the right
movement.
hand.
Big knee, lots of tight composure.
Video, watch your flash.
Ooh, big push again.
Watch your flash.
Ooh, heavy jabs from Austin. Lots of patience. And that's the difference, and you see the old school and the new school. The new school kids are being taught patience off the bat.
Correct.
Where the old school guys learn patience from fighting.
Right.
And I'll tell you where you don't learn patience, fighting. Yeah, Austin, credit to Jeff Grady. It is Jeff Grady 101. Heavy single shots down the middle. Lots of floating head control. Great job floating back and firing at Josh. Josh is making himself a target.
I agree. I think when he came in, you know, the idea was, like you said, patience, get his speed, get his timing back, because he's been out for a minute.
Yeah.
Austin, to his credit, is not allowing him to settle in, because if he does that, he has a much more experienced opponent on the other side.
Exactly.
He cannot allow Josh to get comfortable, because once he does, years of muscle memory are going to come back and things are going to get dicey.
I saw a few moments from Josh. He had some great side steps. He was loading up. He saw it, but was a second off. He's not getting comfortable. He started to get desperate on big kicks and make himself a target.
Yep.
When was the last time that Josh fought?
I think that he's had, I think the layoff's been over a year, if I'm not mistaken. I could, again, I could be.
I know Austin has stayed ready with PKBs and IKF tournaments, so that little bit of rust, it's showing. But Josh is shaking it off into a right hand.
I think he needs to set up his shots more. The blitz isn't working.
Ooh, big body shots. Austin's biting down. He's meeting the middle. He cannot be too patient inside this firefight. He has to fire back.
I think both fighters here are playing a game of get back. Once Josh gets something, Austin wants it back, and vice versa.
Exactly.
Nice
big
right
shot
hand.
from Justin. Oh, big returns. Austin did not like that. Big return from Josh.
Possible issue with Austin's hand? What was that there?
I don't know what it might have been a low blow. Oh, big step in overhand. Big body to return with that knee. Big shots down the middle. Josh running in. Austin standing his ground. Getting beat up in the pocket. Austin has to beat him to the knee. If he gets that knee off, Josh isn't returning back. Josh knows his opening. Oh, he finds the hook.
Josh doing a great job parrying the lead of Austin and countering with the right.
Austin has to stay a step ahead. Josh is coming at him like he just hit his car.
Great knee. Josh did not like that.
And that's what we were just talking about.
He's got to be first.
Yep, he has to beat the punches with the knee. When Austin tries to go punch for punch in the clinch, that's when Josh gets ahead. Stay long with the ones and twos. Oh. The more technical Austin makes it, the more he'll run away with it. There we go. he has to make Josh fight it at his pace.
I think we're seing a bit of a dump from Josh here. If you're Austin, I need you to
body
adopt
shot.
death by 1,000 cuts. Put
Yes.
some volume out. Just touch him. Make him work.
I think Austin's knowing it. He's withered the storm, and Josh wants that feeling of that big punch.
Yep.
But Austin is ready.
Yep.
Josh is looking. Austin with each step, out, a 1, a 2, a low kick,
Correct.
something. Yep.
Yep.
This is a great matchup. I love it.
Josh is trying to win this 1 and 2 punches at a time. Austin needs to stay composed and just touch him. If he can touch him, Josh will go.
This shows that the tough guy doesn't always win.
Right.
You know, Josh is just trying to be the tougher guy.
Yep.
And I've been there, and it's called a concussion.
Yeah.
Like, you know, what Austin is doing, he's floating behind the shots. He's making Josh miss, or if he does get hit, he's not sitting still. Every time he hits Josh, Josh is stationary, and Josh is letting the work happen for him.
Absolutely.
Did I say that right? I think I did.
I think one of the things that we need to acknowledge, and it's been true throughout this entire card, everybody is dedicated to the body tonight. I haven't seen a stable of fighters that are willing to go down low as much as these guys are. It's fantastic.
All the fights that we're seeing tonight, everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Win or lose, everyone's doing the right thing.
And I think that's a testament to conflict in their matchmaking
Big
abilities.
overhand. Josh just coming in.
That blitzing right.
Yeah.
He switches steps on entry and then fires that right hand.
And Josh just keeps looking for it. He steps in on it, and he's making Austin's jabs that much more effective. Big knee, big knee. I love how Austin automatically knows where to put his hands, and Josh has to play catch up in that clinch.
Absolutely.
When you have to punch around the frames, you can't find your punches.
Absolutely.
Those frames create a lot of problems for people when you know how to use it. Now we see Josh. You see every time he thinks, that right hand is cocking back.
Absolutely.
And Austin's beating him. The teeth, the low kick, the jab down the middle, floating back, ready in the clinch. Big knee to stop him.
Absolutely. If you're Austin, you're waiting for the right hand and timing your counters. It's
establish what you're good at and keep making the other person play into your game.
Big deep breath from Josh Calza.
Yep.
Again with the right hand,
knee.
great knee.
Oh my gosh.
You can feel him.
And those right hands from Josh.
Oh, he didn't like it.
Drops him. You saw him wind up with the hook. That knee touched on in, and it turned his body off. His nose is sitting sideways.
Absolutely.
There.
If you're going to build a house, you got to start with the foundation.
Thank you. And if you're gonna tear it down, get an engineer like Austin.
Absolutely. Just touching him.
Man, look at the face of Josh. Looks like he's been in a 10-round war. Austin's been eating shots. Josh holding on at the end. Blood pouring out. Big shot at the
It's okay. It's all right.
Wow.
The horn was a little quiet. He was already in the midst of throwing it. Sportsmanship abound. They know.
Austin saw it like that. That was a great catch at the end.
Little shoulder roll. He's fine.
I just went, we might have an extra round.
I think Austin would be more comfortable with that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I think what we saw there was a great example of skill versus will. And what we had there was Josh was trying to will himself into the win, where Austin was just relying on his fundamentals and utilizing his skills to get the W.
And that's what fighting is, sticking to your guns. Yeah, big man, Josh. He just came over. Great performance from him. But what Austin did is he stuck to his guns. He made it his fight.
Absolutely.
And phenomenal coaching from Jeff Grady. That was a textbook fight. Jeremy Bennett smiling ear to ear behind that mustache. Jeff Grady, stoic as always. You'll see him smile at a good restaurant, but otherwise he's always business.
We have the decision of our judges. That decision is unanimous. Your winner, fight number 5 tonight, blue corner, Austi Smith.
Great battle of giants, and you know, a very technical showing for some big guys.
Absolutely, and I think, I mean, realistically, if you're on this card and you're looking across to see who your opponent is, and it's a Charleston Muay Thai guy or girl, you got to be nervous because